Hello, class. My name is Dr. Long. I'll be your professor for this semester. This is E-Core History 1112, World Civilization 2. And I'm delighted to have you. I hope that you learn a lot in this class. I hope no matter what your major is, that you take something away from it that you'll use for the rest of your career. Now, I am a history professor at Georgia Highlands College up in Rome, Georgia. That's in the northwest corner of the state near the mountains. And I've been teaching both face-to-face and online for a number of years. As my email indicates, I'm a European historian by training, and I lived in France and Germany, and my publications reflect that. But I've also served as the study abroad director for Georgia Highlands College since 2010. And as such, I have led trips with students and faculties to a number of countries well outside of Europe, including China and Panama and Costa Rica and a number of other places. So because of my background academically and my travels, I really enjoy teaching World Civilization 2. And I hope that you gain some from that, so from my own experiences in this class. I mean, I may even post some photos and other things from some of my travels that go with what we're studying. Now, while I am at Georgia Highlands College, I realize that most of you are students at other institutions in the university system of Georgia. And I do want to let you know that I'm happy to have you in this class and that I am familiar with a number of schools across the university system. I've served on committees for a variety of things, study abroad, general education, history, and I've traveled to a number of colleges and universities across the state, and I know people in other colleges and universities, other professors. So there's a good chance that I've been to your school at some point in the last several years. So even though I'm not a professor at your school necessarily, I probably am familiar with it. So I want you to carefully read the email that I've sent you, and I've double posted that on announcements so you have it there as well. But just a few remarks are also in line on this short video. Please pay very close attention to the instructions on the email I'm sending you on how to get started in this class. Again, I'm double posting those on announcements so you have them both ways. For this week, in brief, you will see that there are a couple of things you need to do from the outset. As my instructions tell you, you need on GoView to go to the Start Here tab and to read the materials that are found there. And the purpose of those materials is to orient you to GoView and to E-Core in general, particularly if you are new to E-Core. That way you're familiar with all the resources and where you need to go to do various things in this class online. So go through on Start Here and work through the materials there, read through the materials there, and you'll see as well that there are two assignments you need to complete this week, and they are both very important. There's a mandatory attendance quiz and an introductions discussion that you'll need to contribute to. And the instructions about these are all in more detail on the email. But the purpose of all this is to ensure from the outset that you are not lost in the class and therefore that you do not fall behind. And so these two assignments, the mandatory attendance quiz and the introductions discussion, are required. There is no grade attached to them. However, if you don't do them, you'll be lost in the class. So because of that, if you do not complete those assignments, you will actually be dropped from the class. Now you have all week to do so. The deadline to complete the mandatory attendance quiz and the introduction discussions is this coming Friday, August 23rd at 12 p.m. That's 12 p.m. noon. So make sure that you go through the materials under the Get Started tab or Start Here tab, and that you complete the quiz and discussion by Friday at noon. Last but not least, and my instructions indicate this as well, but I want to urge you again, this class has a proctored midterm exam. Now, in case you don't know it, all E-Core courses are required to have at least one proctored exam. So if you're in other E-Core courses, you'll see the same thing, right? So for this class, we have a proctored midterm exam. So you need to make arrangements to sign up for the proctored midterm. I have detailed instructions on the email, and there are links to places you can go ahead and do that. I strongly urge you to take care of this as soon as possible, to go ahead and sign up for the proctored midterm exam. And the reason for this is eCore policy is if you do not take a proctored exam, you will automatically fail the class. So it's very important that you don't let that slip you by and that you don't forget it and then wind up later, towards the middle of the semester without having signed up and then really in trouble. It's not that big of a deal, but it's something you definitely do not want to forget. And the best thing is not to procrastinate and just go ahead and take care of that and sign up for the proctored midterm exam. So again, I urge you to go ahead and do that, and then you don't have to worry about it by the time the midterm comes around. Well, welcome again to this class. I'm excited to have you. If you have questions at any time, please feel to contact me on GoView. I'm looking forward to interacting with you on there throughout the semester. Best of luck, and I'll see you on our GoView site very soon. Okay, bye.